welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be discussing about the roadmap for first year students. So this video will help all the first year students to let them know like how they can spend their entire first year in a fruitful manner. So the most famous misconception regarding first year life of college is like most of the students thinks that recently they have passed their 12th board, they have prepared for JEE mains and advanced, like why to study from first year itself. First year काफी हल्का है तो क्या ही इतना जल्दी start करे पढ़ना. So this type of misconceptions are there. But the main characteristics of first year life is that students generally get lots of time. So by using their time in a right direction, they can learn something new, they can explore their branch and lots of other things. So this video will help you to clear all your doubts, will suggest you what are the steps that you can take for positive output. Okay. Title of this slide is like अब तो मैं कॉलेज में हूँ, वो भी इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में. तो अभी से क्या ही पढ़ना है, फर्स्ट ईयर है, चिल मस्ती करेंगे और क्या. So these are the some sentences that some of the first year students generally thinks, like they try to relate reality with expectation. So what are the expectations? It's nothing but bunking, party, chill, fest. These are the common expectations, but reality, if we compare it with expectation, it's quite tough. Like if you are going to ask any first year students, like most of the first year students will say that अभी तो पढ़ के आया है, इतना सारा एग्जाम्स तो ऑलरेडी दे दिया, क्या ही अभी से मिड सेम और एंड सेम का तैयारी करें. एग्जाम आएगा देख लेंगे. Before one day, engineering students used to prepare for their examination, so I'm going to use that same way. Okay, to some of the students this is applicable that before one day they can have good pointer or they can grab good marks, but most of the students, like before one day if you're going to ask, they will search for the syllabus. So these are the common things which generally happens in first year. Okay, these are the expectations. Now if in this diagram, like there is expectation versus reality. So engineering life is full of assignments, viva, practicals, theories, and again repetition of these things. So the expectation is that like first year students are here, wind is blowing, flowers are falling from the top, and they are spending their first year. Small stones are there, which is nothing but small examinations, and finally they think that they will get 8.5 CGPA. Okay, but the reality is quite different. First year students are here, you need to prepare for small quizzes, small assignments, big mid sem, projects, end sem, and if you are not consistent you will get 6.5. So in college life, 8.5 CGPA is best pointer. So if you are having 8.5 plus at the end of your engineering life, it means that like in some of the most of the companies you are considerable for placement. So this is reality versus expectation. Okay, so movie college life is quite different from the real college life. I guess this diagram clears lots of things. Okay, next is first year ka subjects. So generally in first year, like students have common subjects like electronics, electrical, engineering, mechanics, programming, and so on. Some of the subjects concepts are most common as compared to class 12th or the subjects which are there in JEE mains and advanced. The main point is like how to tackle those mid sem and end sem. So for tackling those, you can make class notes. So class notes is the key to get good marks in your first year. You can use YouTube resources. So in YouTube there are lots of channels which you can follow, and you can prepare your notes from those channels, and yes, you can get good pointer. And the most important thing is previous year paper. The previous year paper plays an important role. Like some of the questions, you can say 30 to 40 marks are common to your current SEM, because most of the teachers used to give that same question in your recent examination. Now in some of the colleges there is one option, and that option is nothing but branch sliding. So if in your college there is branch sliding option, so there are certain rules. In my college, if you are having 8.5 plus, you can slide your branch. And for top branches, most of the year mates, they will create tough competitions for you. So in that case, you need to have 9.3 plus. So having these types of pointers, you need to be prepared for your examination just before 15 days of your examination. That's it. So you need to be focused and consistent, not your entire first year, but before 15 days of your examination. So before 15 days, try to find out the syllabus, try to find out the class notes. There are certain students who used to prepare class notes with different pens, blue pen, red pen, heading with black pen, white pen, and so on. You can search, you can ask for your seniors regarding what are the YouTube channels that will help, and you can search for previous year paper. Okay. So this is first year ka subjects topic. Okay. So next, I'm going to discuss about major steps to be taken. So these are the important steps that you should take in your first year. Like you can make connections with your college seniors. So while connecting with college seniors, you will get lots of benefit from them. Like what are the channels which will help to tackle the examination, what are the skills that you need to know in your branch, and so on. And next is building your profile. So for social engagements, build Facebook or Instagram profile, and for career point of view, you can build a LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn profile is generally like you can showcase your skills. Like in LinkedIn, there will be lots of recruiters which can see your skills and can get you certain internships or jobs. You can search for internships, you can search for jobs, you can ask for referrals. So first step is to make connections, second is to build profile. Before building LinkedIn profile, try to acquire some of the skills so that in your profile you can add those skills. Either it can be web development, Android development, and other things. Okay. Next step is the most important step. So basically first year life must be the balance between technical and non-technical part. It's not like that in first year you are spending your life in technical only. You're not taking care of the non-technical part or the social engagement part and so on. So in technical skills, like if you are from circuital branch, do coding. If you are from mechanical civil, then start the softwares which will help you in your branch, like SolidWorks or AutoCAD. You can consult some of the softwares with your seniors also. If you are from mechanical civil but you want job in IT sector, you can start coding. So coding is the line which accepts all the branches. Okay, so all the branches, either it can be chemical, mechanical, civil, production, all can do coding, and if they perform well in coding, they can get jobs in IT sector. And the most important thing is explore different fields. Suppose you are from electrical branch or CSE branch, there are lots of fields like web development, Android development, game development, machine learning, and so on. So you can learn basics of all those fields, or you can have introductory concepts of all those fields. Whichever field you like the most, you can pursue it in your first year. You can learn it completely or some advanced or some basic concepts in first year. So if you are learning web development, you can make small projects related to web development. Android, you can make some of the small applications and so on. Okay, so these are the technical skills which you must learn in your first year apart from your subjects. Okay, बहुत हो गया technical. So after that you can engage yourself in clubs. So there are lots of clubs. Specifically talking about my college, NIT Agartala, there are more than 5 clubs. So like robotics clubs are there, aerospace clubs are there, then Google developer clubs are there, and so on. Weekend clubs are there. So you can engage yourself in any of the clubs and you can perform, you can make connection with your seniors, you can perform activities there. Next is you can work on your communication skills. And the third point is participate in college events. So first year life is like you will be getting lots of opportunities to represent your college, to participate in college events like drama and speech and so on. So these are the things which you can do apart from your so-called technical skills. So you need to balance both your technical and non-technical. Okay. Now specifically talking for CSE and circuital branch, like I am from CSE branch, so I'll be discussing about some of the steps which CSE branch or other circuital branch can take. Even other core branches can also follow these steps if they want job in IT sector or if they are sure that yes they can change their branch to CSE or to other circuital. So what are the steps? See, first you can pick up any language. Like I'm talking about the coding part. Okay, you can pick up any language, not like Hindi, Bengali, Tamil. It's not like that. There are certain programming languages meant for doing coding stuffs like C++, Java, and lots of other programming languages are there. Don't try to learn all those programming languages or 5 to 6 programming languages. Stick to only one or two programming languages. My advice is stick to only one programming language. So if you know Java, like most of the students have learned in class 9 and 10 some of the portions of Java, so you can stick to Java. Or if you don't know any language, no problem. In first semester or in first year, there is a subject known as Introduction to Programming, talking about NIT Agartala. So in NIT Agartala, there is Introduction to Programming, which you can use for your programming purpose. So you can learn C++ or Java. Next step, after picking up any language, now you need to decide from where you want to learn. So either you can purchase a course from Udemy, or in YouTube there are lots of free courses available on the languages. Like you can use Saurabh Sukla C++ course, or freecodecamp.org course, Code with Harry C++ course, and lots other. So there are many courses available which is totally free in YouTube. So you can use those courses to learn C++ or Java or any other language. While learning, like there are two things which you need to learn. One is the syntax and other one is logic building. So while learning any concept, solve school level problems. So suppose you have learned a concept in C++ language, use that concept to solve any single or more than one problems in order to strengthen your concepts. So solve school level problems. But where? The main question is where. So you can solve in GFG, which is Geeks for Geeks, in Hacker Earth. So these are nothing but the coding platforms which provides lots of questions ranging from school level to advanced level. So you can solve school level problems in GFG or Hacker Earth and so on. So you need to create an account, you need to select your level, and then you can go for solving those problems. So in first year, my advice is that you can use GFG. Okay. After learning language, next step is DSA fundamentals. DSA fundamentals. DSA means data structure and algorithm. So after learning language, your next step will be to learn DSA fundamentals. Okay. Beside this, you can learn web development or Android development or game development or machine learning and so on. So like you can explore all those developments, and after that you can pick the one which finds which you are interesting with, and then you can build small projects related to it. So in technical skills, the first step will be pick up any language, learn the language, solve school level problems, uh, learn DSA fundamentals. You can uh, use YouTube for learning DSA fundamentals, or you can learn articles from GFG, which is nothing but Geeks for Geeks. And beside this, you can learn web development, Android development. You can build small projects and so on. That's enough. So after acquiring those skills, you can add those skills in LinkedIn and showcase your projects, showcase your profile. Okay, and you can say to the world that yes, in my first year I did something related to this. I know basics of machine learning, blah blah blah. So this is about CAC and circuital branch. So I guess lots of misconceptions have been removed from your mind, and you got something to learn, something beautiful to learn in your first year. So if you have any doubt, you can ask in comment section.